What is the meaning of believing in Allah and its ruling? And believing in Allah and the last day and its ruling? It is in particular to believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will resurrect the dead, and to believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will judge all accountable beings. You can turn to page 4, inshallah. You can write opposite to it. It is to believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will judge all accountable beings. And it is to believe in paradise, al-Jannah, and in hellfire. Belief in the last day, the final day, is one of the pillars of Iman. To believe in the day of judgment is that there will be an end of time. There will come a moment where all of humanity will cease to exist, and that there are signs that predict it and that precede it. To believe that death, the soul, and life in the grave are a reality. To believe that there will be a resurrection and that the day of judgment is a reality, and its end for humanity will either be Jannah or hellfire. There are also effects of believing in the last day, which are that they demonstrate the completeness, the greatness, and the uniqueness of Allah's names and attributes. They increase our love for meeting Allah. They establish our fear for Allah. And it gives us patience and perseverance in doing what is good. All of those are great outcomes. It allows a Muslim to hasten towards doing good, to be patient in abstaining from what is wrong. And it helps us during times of hardship and to establish zuhd. Can anyone provide a definition of zuhd? Asceticism, to be an ascetic, to be someone who is not coveting this worldly life. Anyone know a technical definition for it? Al-Imam Ahmad, he actually defines it beautifully. Al-Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, one of the four great Imams, he says, Az-zuhd taqi al-ma'siyah. Zuhd is to abstain from sin. To live this worldly life that it isn't a prominent thing, something that's important for you, is proven in how readily accepting you are of being distant from sinful behavior. See, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that a person who is righteous in their righteous deeds compels them to do more righteous deeds. Those who have Iman and Huda, they get more Iman and Huda. And it becomes a perpetual process of returning to Allah. And a person who falls into sin, one sin leads to another. And the Prophet, gives this example about lying. He says, as is narrated by Imam Muslim, Inna sidq yahdi ila al-bir. Truthfulness in word leads to righteousness in conduct. Truthfulness of word leads to righteousness of conduct. And righteous conduct, al-bir yahdi ila al-jannah, leads you to Jannah. وَإِنَّ الْكَذِبَ يَهْدِي إِلَى الْفُجُورِ. The lying and treachery of the tongue leads to sinful behavior. And sinful behavior leads to the fire. So one thing can lead to another. And that is a great example of what it means to be zahid, a person who forsakes this worldly life, one who practices asceticism, a person who wants to forsake the matters of this worldly life.